They were sure to have their names written in the Lamb's Book of Life. Danielle kicked off her Jimmy Choo stilettos and threw her soft leather Italian briefcase haphazardly onto her expensive olive green suede sofa. "Ugh," she exclaimed with her fist balled tightly. "God, please help me forgive that dirty bastard." She took a deep, exasperated breath. "I know that's one of your principles, but slashing his damn tires will bring me so much joy. It'll make me really happy right now." Danielle demonstrated her frustration by slamming her house keys down on the table. "Ugh! Damn my conscience. That fool doesn't have one. I need a drink." Danielle marched to the bar that sat to the left of her large living room. Her mini bar housed only the best brandies, cognac, vodka, and gin that money could buy. Danielle reached for a bottle of the clear, intoxicated liquid joy. "Hello, friend. I've been thinking about you all day." She reached for a glass from the top shelf, twisted off the cap, watching in sheer delight as the liquor filled it. "Such a lovely sound." She set the bottle down, screwed the cap on, not too tight, and made a beeline for the sofa. Danielle dropped down on the couch, raised the glass to her lips, took a long sip, instantly feeling the effects of the alcohol streaming through her body. She leaned her head against the sofa, allowing the liquor to continue working its magic throughout her system. All her troubles slid far away for the time being. That is, until a phone rang, temporarily interrupting her relaxing mode. "Ugh," Danielle groaned as she set her glass on the table. "Let me get that. It might be Justin." She answered the phone on the last ring. "Hello?"
"Hello,"
Justin repeated in his satin, sexy voice.
"How are you, baby?"
I'm better now that you've called."
"Am I going to see you later tonight?"
A seductive smile spread across Danielle's face at the thought of seeing Justin. "Of course," she purred. "What time will you be here?"
"What time do you want me there?"
he asked. She laughed softly. "You know where I live." Danielle hung the phone up, avoiding his question. This was her form of psychological foreplay. Anticipation was the force behind pursuit and desire. As Danielle spun on her heels, heading in the direction of the sofa, the phone rang again. Now she's annoyed because she's been kept from her drink far too long. "Come on, baby, do you need me to draw a map for you?" Danielle angrily lifts the phone to her ear. "Hello?" She did not bother to hide her agitation. "I hope you're calling back to ask what kind of wine I want to drink," she giggled, trying to release tension. "What kind of wine you want to drink?" a voice said back, sounding confused. Danielle's mind drew a blank. She's buzzed from the liquid joy. "Who is this?" She removed the phone from her ear and stared at it incredulously. "Who is this?" "Who do you think it is? Cynthia?" Her eyes squint, giving that infamous look that people are known for when they're not sure about something. "Duh. What wine, and when did you ask me to bring you some?" "Girl, no. I thought you were..." Danielle's cut off. "Justin? Ugh." Cynthia sneered. It's no secret that she's not fond of Justin at all. She thinks he's a cheater. "Cindy," Danielle said, exasperated. "Not today, okay? What's wrong?" Cynthia asked, her voice filled with concern. "Mr. James gets on my damn nerves, old beast." "That's nothing new. He's always getting on your nerves. What did he do now?" "I made plans to spend the weekend with Justin, but now I can't because the idiot threw a last-minute assignment at me. I'm stuck in his house all doggone weekend." Danielle let out a hard sigh through the phone. "Okay, it doesn't sound that bad." "Yeah, to you it doesn't sound that bad because you don't like Justin anyway." "True, but what I'm saying isn't about him. All you got to do is get the assignments done and out of the way. Then you'll still have time for whatever it is you do with him." Danielle rolled her eyes at Cynthia's condescending tone towards Justin and her know-it-all attitude about Danielle's work. "It might sound simple to you, but I have to come up with 3 new campaign ideas by next Wednesday. Now, do you have a magic wand for that?" "Don't trip. What are your new campaigns? One is for a new liquor campaign. The second is a new SUV. And the third is an ad for diamonds. Like I said, it's no biggie. You got enough liquor to come up with new liquor campaign ads for the next 2 years. Whatever, silly, Danielle said as she laughed at the obvious. She did a quick scan of her well-stocked liquor cabinet. That is a lot of liquor. And speaking of liquor, girl, I need to come over and take some off your hands for this weekend, since you won't be needing much of it. She chuckled. Whatever, Cindy. Ha. Thanks for reminding me. Anytime. You know I'm only playing with you, but I'm serious about retrieving some of that expensive liquor, though. Help yourself. What do you need it for anyway? Danielle braced herself for Cynthia's response. Nothing was inappropriate to her friend. Well, since you've asked. Danielle could picture her friend grinning from ear to ear. Although she couldn't bring herself to admit it, Danielle enjoyed listening to Cynthia's animated descriptions of her sexual conquests. While you are working Saturday, I will be playing with one of my boy toys, and I will end my night with a very ripe and eager to please young lady who's new to the life, might I add. She's very excited to be having her first experience with moi. Thank you very much. Sorry I asked, Danielle said with mock distaste. I keep telling you that you should try it, Cynthia added mischievously. You know the statement, don't knock it till you try it, is so true. My invitation will always be open to you. But you should take advantage of this generous offer before you get too old, and then I won't want you. Cynthia burst out laughing at her own joke. Danielle couldn't help but to laugh too. Anyway, now that's a bold-faced lie. You would still want me toothless and all. Seriously, Danielle, I can introduce you to a world filled with insurmountable pleasure that you won't be able to describe, let alone handle. Danielle was secretly interested in this world that Cynthia spoke of, but she didn't want her friend to know about her subtle curiosity. You've only offered the invitation about 1,000,000,001 times, and I always say no. And I'm going to keep throwing it out there until you come to your senses and say yes. Danielle heard keys jingling at her front door. That's Justin, said more to herself. Danielle knew Cynthia could not care any less. I'm going to have to call you back. Saved by the bell. Literally. Bye. Danielle held the phone up and ran to the door like an excited child, swinging it open, and was greeted with the most gorgeous smile.
Hello, Angel.
Justin purred, holding out a bouquet of red roses and an expensive bottle of champagne. Just what the doctor ordered, Danielle said as she smiled at the man she's in lust with, planting sweet kisses on his lips. A man and a bottle of chilled champagne. Every reservation she held about Justin possibly being a cheater flew out the window. She hiked up her tailor-made skirt and jumped up on Justin's waist, covering his face and neck with more wet kisses. Danielle rolled over on her side to glance at the alarm clock that read 11:48 p.m. Justin was about to leave soon. She gently turned to face her lover, taking in his magnificent physique and deeply inhaling the intoxicating scent of his cologne. Justin was sound asleep and she almost didn't want to wake him. Whenever Justin stayed late, he asked Danielle not to let him sleep past 12 midnight. I wonder what he'd do if I just let him sleep and not wake him. She contemplated as she twisted his curly ringlets around her finger. Danielle was tempted to find out, but she feared the repercussions she might face by not honoring what he asked. Hey, my dear subscribers and unsubscribers. This will be the conclusion of part 2. Follow me over to part 3. And please like, comment, share, and subscribe. It would be very helpful and I will greatly appreciate it. Thank you. See you there.